sovereign business transfer. So you were speaking a bit about a guide to buying a business, and you spoke about some of the common obstacles people face as well. One you mentioned was that people are often lacking sort of professional advice. What kinds of professional advice do you think people could do with a bit more?
Yeah, I think obviously when you are looking to buy a business, from the outside, it's like a car. It's all shiny, it's brilliant, it looks fantastic. When you delve underneath the bonnet, that's where things can come out. So that's where your due diligence is key, and getting key professional advice. So that's through from not only a business broker, but also a solicitor and accountancy firm as well. A solicitor and an accountant will paint a very clear picture as to where they feel legally that business is positioned, as well as financially where that business actually is as well. So always get good, sound, professional advice, and obviously always speak to a business broker as well, because they will have had experience of selling multiple businesses within that particular sector that the buyer is looking to buy.
Sounds like you're plugging a particular business broker in this.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, honestly, sovereign.
And you also spoke a bit about the importance of researching the sector you're going into if you're buying. What are the best ways to research the sector you're thinking of entering into?
Okay, so one of the key ways to research a sector is to go on the likes of businessesforsale.com, have a look through the different sectors or the specific sector that you're interested in. So, for example, if it's a cafe, it's a takeaway, it's an MOT testing centre, look at maybe 5 or 6 different businesses within a certain sector or area, and that will give you a good understanding of what a business is being valued at based on turnover. Once you get the understanding of that, then you can go obviously deeper into where you think the business is worth, but again, that's another conversation.
Okay. And when you kind of get more towards the end of the process, are there any things you think people get wrong frequently when it comes to the negotiation stage of buying your business?
Yeah, okay, so let's just take it one step back. Before you get to the point of making an offer, you need to have done all of your due diligence. Get all your ducks in a row. So you've done your research, you've identified this is the business sector or the business you want to buy, you've done your competitor analysis, but more importantly, you've been to either a funder or you have cash liquid funds to invest into the business. Not only enough money to buy the business, but also to run the business. So you need capital. So I think the key thing really is, first of all, make sure you've got enough money to buy the business, then identify your business, obviously that you're looking to buy, then get professional legal advice from solicitors and accountants. And obviously during that journey, you will have interaction with a business broker who will advise you accordingly as well.
Another issue that came up in a previous talk, actually, but I was curious what you would give on it. Confidentiality when they're kind of selling a business.
Okay.
How do people kind of navigate the confidentiality aspect in your experience?
Yeah, so let me give you an example of what we do. If a client doesn't want their business advertised within the public domain, we use basically what's called a teaser document that says everything that the business does, but doesn't actually give the business name. We also, at that point, when people do inquire, we ask them who they are, what their background is, their financial status, and then we get them to sign an NDA before they even actually know the business they're buying. Then we go to the client who we're acting on behalf of selling their business because they want to protect their business identity, and we explain who that is. And at that point then, if they agree, then we will send out what's called sales particulars. But again, on the sales particulars, it won't name the business per se. It will again have more in-depth financial information, but it won't name the business. And that's key to stopping the business name getting into the public sector. NDAs are great, but as a business broker, our job is to protect the client. And that is to protect not only the goodwill of the business, but also the employees that are within the business as well. So again, key things really are just making sure that the marketing is very structured and that protects the client.